Hey guys, so we're going to go over the DA.
Sandra Doorley, the district attorney.
The body cam footage from the cop that pulled her over, which, to his credit, had the patience of a saint with this woman, because you're about to see.
55 coming home from work.
55 and a 35.
I don't really care.
Okay.
So you can call Dennis.
Can you please come over here?
No.
This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay.
So she starts off by saying, this isn't a traffic stop. Like, basically, I don't need to pay attention to you. And he was like, did you not hear me?
Why are you so upset at me? I'm doing my job. You just admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
Can you please tell him to leave me alone? It's
Officer Christopher. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a traffic. This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse. Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis?
Wow. The entitlement this woman has. Talk to Dennis, who is the chief of police. She's calling him and say,
God, get this cop out of my house. This is really inconvenient for me.
It's like, she was going 55 and a 35. If anyone is doing a 55 and a 35, we're all going to get pulled over. Every single one of us. Because none of us are above that law, right?
This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir. Good. Ma'am, can you please stay at the back? This is legal traffic stop. Can you please stay over here?
No. Hey, baby, get your little guy out of here.
Sir, I stopped her for going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road.
And
Coming
she
home from
failed
work.
to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God.
I mean, the fact that she thinks she can just go in and out of her house, do whatever she wants, while this cop is like, hey, stay here, please. And she's just disrespecting him, not giving him a monochrome of respect. And I think if the cop isn't doing anything bad to you and is just trying to do their job, then you should be respectful. I mean, that's why not? They're another human being. Like, she had no reason to be like this to him. She had no reason at all.
Yep. All right. Ma'am, come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you. Would you just
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
No. Get out of my fucking house.
I don't know why you're acting like this towards me.
Because
Can you please go to the back of the vehicle?
I'm not going to. I'm home. Okay, 55.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over. When my lights were
I
initiated.
didn't know you were stopping me. There was lots of other people on the road.
I was right behind you.
Yeah? There were other people on the road too.
Okay, I was directly behind
I'm
you.
not dealing.
I was directly behind you. I've never questioned when a cop is directly behind me that he's pulling me over. A few times they weren't, and they went around me. Like, I pulled over and they just kept on going. Majority of the time, which has not happened very often, it's been my car, right? Lights out, speeding, whatever, right?
With you right
Can
now.
you please step over here?
I'm not going to.
What is the reason you're so against what I'm doing? I'm doing my job. You say you're a DA?
I am the DA.
Okay.
I am the DA. She's a DA of a county, not of the state of New York. Like, she acts like she's the most powerful woman in that state. She's not. She's not.
Okay, let me get you my badge. I am the DA of Monroe County.
I just don't understand the hostility towards me. I'm doing my job.
No, you're being an asshole.
How am I being an asshole?
I am the DA of Monroe County.
I understand
Yes,
that,
I'm
but that doesn't
coming
give
home
you
from work,
a right
and
to
I
go
was the-
55 and a 35. And you even admitted to me that you went 50. I understand
really
that,
care.
ma'am.
I don't really care.
understand that.
You know what? If you give me a traffic ticket.
She flashes her badge, and then he's like, okay. And she's like, oh my God, basically. Yeah, lady, that badge is not a get out of jail free card.
That's fine. I'm the one who prosecutes it, okay? Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead.
I just don't understand the hostility. I understand you're coming home from work.
And half the time I was on the phone with Dennis telling him, why are you pulling me over?
You're not even supposed to be on the phone to begin with. You
Oh,
should
yes.
know that.
On hands-free? Absolutely.
Okay.
You should know the law.
Okay? If it is hands-free, that's great. But at the end of the day, you're going 55 and a 35. That's 20
Okay.
miles over the speed limit.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. You know what I've been dealing with all day? 3 murders in the city. And do you think I really care if I was going 20 miles over the speed limit?
I hate it when people bitch about the job that they have. Well, I've been dealing with murder. Bitch, you had to go for that job. No one put you in that job. No one's making you do this job. Don't do this job. If this is too stressful for you, step down. That's it. That's it. It seems like it's too stressful for her. Maybe she should step down. Do I think she should get fired for what happened? No, of course not. She should be publicly humiliated, which she has. And she continues to be. You know, I make a video, other people have made videos. She's gonna be humiliated for a while, which I think is probably, you know, the worst that's gonna happen to her. And it's just, I can't get over it. If I acted this way, I would be face down on the pavement. I already know it, right? Even being a white woman, I'm pretty sure if I was this combative, calling him an asshole, come on. He's not even being an asshole. He's being really nice, honestly. You're testing his patience.
I'm just doing my
I
job.
would get
If
in
you
front of
pulled, if you pulled over when you saw my lights, which obviously you did,
I thought you were going somewhere else because I thought no one would ever pull a black SUV if you ran my plates.
I didn't
Find
run
out.
your plate. I just called your plate out. And then I'm following you because you're not stopping. So I had to take the air from dispatch.
Just please.
953. You can have the air back, by the way.
9-4.
Just come outside over here.
No, I'm not going outside.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you just to leave.
Well, I'm having a supervisor come because that's what my chief told me to do.
She's like, I'm waiting for you to leave. He's like, well, I'm waiting for my supervisor because that's what the chief of police told me to do. That's what Dennis said. Dennis said, call the supervisor. Let him deal with it or her deal with it, whoever it is. Them deal with it.
Alright, so you're showing me out with 5 Yeah.
Do you have your driver's license?
I just showed you my driver.
You show me your badge.
Thanks, 7-4. With EMS, a 14-year-old having a seizure, 200 East River Road, apartment 200 on the 3rd
Because
floor.
I was going 55 up Phillips Road.
10-4, you can show me Juliet.
And I was
She's
just
part
trying
of it. She's
to,
a DA.
Yep, I know.
and I was just trying to pull into my driveway. I was on the phone with Dennis Kohlmeyer saying, would you please tell the person who's following me that I'm almost home?
Ma'am, I understand you were going home, but I started my lights back at Phillips Road.
I'm on Phillips Road, yes,
Yes.
you did, and there are other cars.
I was right behind you, directly behind you. At the end,
Go ahead, like,
listen.
you wanna,
At the
like
end
I
of the
said,
day,
go ahead if you want to write me a traffic ticket, that's fine.
okay. At the end of
I
the day,
don't care.
at the end of the day, I was stopping you for speed. If you
I've
just
had
stopped,
a really bad day. I've been dealing with murders
and I get
in the
it,
city
and I
all
get
the-
it. We have bad
I'm
days
sorry,
also,
I'm
ma'am.
I'm sorry.
We have bad days also.
My license back?
I'm gonna just add it to the job real quick.
Here, I'm gonna do it.
You can just go and actually add it. You don't have to use the air. At the end of the day, I was just making a traffic stop, doing my job, what I was supposed to do.
Well, fine, thank you.
Okay? So now, supervisor's on his way, and then we'll go from there.
Supervisor's coming up here.
Huh?
Who?
Sergeant Johnson. I understand you had it. Like, I get it. We all have bad days at work.
And I'm gonna go in the house. Seriously, this is ridiculous.
No, this is a traffic stop, and you, out of everyone, should know that if there's a legal traffic stop, which I have the right to detain you until this is done.
Then just write me the.
Well, then just hang out at the back of the car.
Because I'm the one that's going to prosecute myself. You know what I'll do with the ticket?
Okay, just come out here for me and just stand.
I'm not walking out there. I'm not. Hey, baby, right? He's a good boy.
She's not walking out there. I bet money she doesn't want her neighbors to see two cops questioning her and her fighting with the cops. That's why she wanted to go into her garage to fight with the cop in her garage, because it wouldn't be on the street and no one could record it. But guess what, lady? The guy has a camera on his body.
Corey, you just want to stand up here. Yeah, as long as it's added to the job.
Yeah.
Sarge on his way?
Because you said 10-4.
Okay.
So, it could be.
I was speeding until Crow. He turned around. I didn't know if it was me. I wasn't sure because there were other cars going back and forth. Then I got to turning into Fieldcrest, and I'm like, I'm just going to drive home. That's what I did. So I was being escorted. And I got on the phone with Dennis. I don't know. Even before I turned.
Now she's just trying to convince the other two cops that are on the scene that she didn't know he was trying to pull her over. How could she have known that? There's so many cars on the road she was on.
It's like you didn't Brian Abrams. Seriously, there's 3 officers here already, and I'm waiting for Supervisor.
You guys can go. You guys go. I'll wait here wait for Sarge or LT. Sounds like LT is coming though.
Oh, thank you.
She was going 55 and 35 on Phillip. She didn't stop at all. She decided to drive home, called the chief, and this is where we're at. She's admitted multiple times to me.
Just.
Alright, ma'am. So, I'm issuing you speed in zone, 55 and a 35.
That's fine. I'll take care of it since I'll be prosecuting myself.
Okay. At the end of the day, if you see my lights and sirens behind you, and obviously they're going off, just pull over, we can have a conversation, and be on our way. I kept my eye on your vehicle. I'm not going to check my computer to see what plate it is if a vehicle is not stopping for me. I want to keep my eyes on that vehicle for my safety, so I make it home at the end of the day. Okay?
I apologize, but
I'm sorry that you had a bad day,
yeah.
and I'm sorry it went this way, but I do respect what you do. Have a good day, man.
But I would say, here's something I should have called Dennis on this. You know the house.
952, your radio is completely unreadable.
Phillips Road,
Directly across from what?
the stop sign of Phillips Road.
Releases a new statement this morning following calls from elected officials to investigate her after body camera video of a traffic incident involving her was released. This video we're showing you now features Doorley arguing with a Webster police officer after she refused to pull over for him and his partner. Leaders say that she berated this officer, used her DA position with privilege and entitlement. Doorley had previously already admitted she did not pull over and she had been speeding. She further said that she called the Webster chief of police while arguing with the officers at her house. Well, in this new statement, she issues an apology to that officer and describes her next steps.
And it was wrong for me to take it out on an officer who's simply doing his job. While I previously apologized to him, I will say it again. I'm sorry. Police already have a tough job, and that day I made this officer's job harder. To the community, I owe you full transparency.
Well, Doorley adds she will be referring this case to a district attorney outside of the county for further review and self-reported to the grievance committee. She also says that she will fully cooperate with any pending investigation. For that full statement, the video is available on rochesterfirst.com. And stay tuned with News 8 for further.
We all have bad days, we all make mistakes, but not always this publicly. And yeah, she totally used her position kind of as a weapon against this cop a little bit, saying, hey, I mean, I'm just gonna let myself off the hook because I'm the one that would pick who, you know, blah, blah, blah. Which You shouldn't be able to do that at all. Like, if you commit a crime, I mean, it's not crime, speeding ticket, a traffic infraction, and you shouldn't be able to get out of it simply because you're the DA. That shouldn't be under your purview. It's like looking at your own medical record if you work for a doctor's office. You're not allowed to see your own medical record. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you think in the comments down below.